Hi, welcome to this week's episode of Dean's Destination. This week I've travelled 6 hours to get here. I'm finally here. I'm at Newquay, which is one of my favourite places in the world. So stick around for this two-part special and see what I get up to while I'm here. Right then, so I'm at Newquay now, just driven through the town centre, and every year I come, the parking restrictions get a little bit stricter every time. And yeah, it used to be that you could kind of get away with sleeping in this car park. And if you know Newquay at all, it's the car park right on the beachfront where the stable is, the restaurant and the lifeguard tower. When I first started coming here years ago, you could just come here, pay the ticket, and then just stop overnight. You didn't really ever get any bother. And then they started making it a bit tighter, and you had to like pay, but it were ANPR, so it'd get your plate coming in and out. But you could be a little bit sly with it, and still, you know, put a ticket on during the day and then just stop overnight. Or you could just do what I once did and just pull in, don't pay, stopped for like 4 days, and then left at night when there were no one around and just covered my plates up, which was probably a bit naughty, that, looking back. I probably shouldn't have done that. Now you've got to pay, and then it's no parking from midnight to 4 AM. So I imagine anyone in the car park at that time would get a ticket, maybe, I'm not sure. So I've got here and it's 6:15, and the free parking starts at 6:30. So I'm not sure whether to put a ticket on or not. I don't think I can put a ticket on for like 15 minutes, so I might just risk it, I don't know. But what I'm going to do this time, rather than breaking the rules of it, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go out later on tonight, find somewhere else to park, and just come back really early in the morning, because this car park gets absolutely heaving. Like, there will be no spaces tomorrow, and it'll be through the week and there'll be no spaces at all. But if I come early in the morning, then I'll get the parking space that I want for a full day, which is expensive. It's like 12 quid, but I'm only here for 2 days, so it doesn't matter, I'll pay it. And I'm literally, if I come in early in the morning, I can get the best parking space. And the best parking space is where, right in the bottom corner, you can just open your doors and you've got the beach in front of you. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a quick tidy up, And obviously I'm not going to be surfing tonight. I've not brought my surfboard. I haven't even brought my wetsuit. So I'm going to have to hire both of those, which means I'm going to have to hire them tomorrow because everywhere will be shut now. But yeah, I'm going to tidy up and then I'm just going to have a walk into Newquay. I need a beach towel and a few other bits, and I need a bit of shopping later on tonight as well. So I'll just tidy up and then have a head into the town itself. So yeah, get tidied up. That was nice. So it didn't take long for someone to move. I was halfway through tidying up, as you can see, and I saw people come back to the car and start getting changed out of the wetsuits. So they've just gone now, and I've quickly reversed into here before anyone else can snatch it. So this will be where I'll be spending the evening, but I need to finish tidying up and get into town. Before I do though, check this out. Genuinely can't believe how busy it is. Like, it's absolutely even. Usually this time of year maybe it's quieting down a bit, especially at this time of the night it's quiet as well, but look at this. It's absolutely rammed, and because of that I'm probably not going to get seated anywhere because all the bars and restaurants and stuff are like all fully booked. So I went to one place which is where I usually get a burger from, like it does amazing burgers, but I couldn't even get in, not even stand up for a drink. So I'm just having a wander around now, see if there's anywhere else open. Never really been down this way before. Usually it's a bit quieter up this end, but usually during the day this is probably where it gets busiest. So I've not actually been down this bit before, but the view looks pretty good. So, photo opportunity. So just come for a pint at a pub. It's probably one of the only places I could find to actually, where you can actually just get in and get a drink, because it's absolutely even. So I'm going to finish this Copperberg, and then the Salt Rock shop that's here usually opens till really late, so I'll have a wander down there, see if it's open on the way back, and see if I can get some flip-flops and a beach towel, because I didn't bring a towel and I'm going to need one for tomorrow. And then see about getting some food at the supermarket. Check out this shop I've just found. Fantastic. Might have to come back here tomorrow. See if we've got any blue t-shirts.
Get some rock and roll going on. This is great. Whiskey, baby,
vans were absolutely wicked, really good. And I've got to go back now to the van, because I've got to move it before midnight. I didn't realise there's so many nightclubs around. Like, not my thing at all though, nightclubs. I couldn't think of anywhere worse to be. I just want to get back to the van and get something to eat. I don't want to be in a nightclub. Oh, I'm back in the car park, but it's really long, so it'll probably be another 5 minutes before I actually get to the van. Alright, I'm back in the van now. And this just goes to show how different things are, because usually this car park would have probably 10 people in vans sleeping in it. And there's literally no one here. So that tells me that absolutely not a good idea to camp in here. Also as well, that barrier that I can see in front of me, that's like a height restriction barrier, that's new as well. They must be trying to stop the bigger vans from getting in, but if you see this, like 2.2 metres, it's not far off really my van. So I don't know how people got some of those bigger ones in earlier. Genuinely not a clue. But I need to get out of here and I need to find somewhere to park for the night. Whoa, that's a big speed bump. Right, so I'm on the move now and I'm gonna try. It's an old spot. The last time that I went there, it was, they'd made it so you couldn't park there, but the first time I ever went to Newquay, when I got there I realised it were all double yellow lines and they don't want you to park anywhere around there, which is rightly so, because they're only narrow roads. You don't want it clogged up with like loads of van lifers just, you know, chilling on people's doorsteps, because you literally got the only places to park on the roads are on people's doorsteps. So I get why they put the double yellow lines there. But after driving around, eventually I found a place where it's pretty much the only place in Newquay that doesn't have double yellow lines, and it's a bit of a dirt road. And when I got there I immediately knew like it was the place to park up, because it was just loads of old vans. You could tell there were surfers vans and they were all there just surfing. The second year I went there I stopped again, and the third year that I went there they'd put a load of boulders down, so you couldn't park your van there because there's just loads of boulders. And every year I've been subsequently, there's been boulders there as well, and there'll be boulders there now, but I'm going to go give it a try anyway. It's right on the coast and it's a really, probably the best place to park. Although carrying your surfboard down to Fistral Beach were a bit of a slog, but I'll be going back to that car park again tomorrow. But I mean, it's not, you're not going to be able to park there. Right, so on my way to where I've just described, there's all these parking spaces here, which there's signs everywhere saying camping and cooking prohibited, blah blah blah, overnight sleeping prohibited, but it does say you can park here from midnight until 9 AM, and I've noticed there's a lot of vans there, so they must be a little bit more relaxed with it. Just driven up here just to check it out, and if the boulders are there I might come back here. It will be a full-on stealth camp because you're absolutely not allowed to park there, but might be one to check. Here's the place. Oh god, there's even more boulders now. I really do not want you to stop here. Oh, and there's double yellow lines as well. That's a real shame, because they were like a little community of people. They used to live here for like 6 months in the year. Now there isn't. It's sad. I'm going to go to the seafront that I was just talking about. We'll have to be very, very, very sneaky there. Literally pull up in darkness, get all the curtains shut before I turn any lights on. Right then, so lights off and I'm going to go incognito mode. Right, so I've parked on the seafront. You can't see because it's dark, but that's the sea down there. They're the camping prohibited signs. So I've drove in really quietly. And now I'm just going to sneak in the back, because all the front here is hotels. And they've all got the lights on, so if anybody kind of sees what I'm doing, maybe they'd ring the police or something. I don't know. That were an absolute fail, because I've just jumped in the back and the guy who was walking towards me just knocked on the van. I'm like, shit, you alright? And he's like, you've left your lights on. I've left my lights on. And now I can't find my key. So I've got my pyjamas on now. It's a little bit late to be cooking, so Doritos and dip. And Netflix. Right then, so it's definitely my bedtime now. I'm going to go to sleep, and I'll see you in the morning when I wake up and drive to the car park. Good night. So that's it for this week then. It's been a bit of a strange one, because I spent so long travelling to get here yesterday, and then I didn't get much time to do what I wanted to do. And then editing, it might come across as a bit choppy, I'm not sure, it might be okay. But if it does come across as like there's gaps, I'm really sorry. And tune in next week, because it should be better. I'll still be here when you watch me next week, and see what I get up to then, because I've got a few more things planned and a few more things I've got left to do this week before I leave and go back home. So join me next week on a different location in Dean's Destination. Thank you. Bye bye.